put steel traps up on top of the post, and the owl would set his feet down there. He said he caught several of them like that.
It was long before they were endangered species or protected species.
Boy, he was a real good guy, I thought. But he took it, I believe it was I don't know, I don't remember the horse. I believe it was Dolly. I believe he took Dolly over there, but he never did get her to tracking like that. I finally sold her to Ida Kay's friend over in Beckley. And she kept that horse for a long time, and it become state champion pleasure horse. It's just a big old rangy looking horse, but it's well mannered and everything. And she kept it and showed it a long time, and it was a West Virginia pleasure horse champion.
Is that right? I didn't recall that, but I know.
You remember that little old Dixie?
Well, Dixie was one that I rode all the time.
It was Dixie's colt.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And Dixie's the one I rode all the time.
Yeah.
She was just a little mixed up kind of horse. She was half quarter horse, I guess, and half something else, Morgan maybe or something. But she's the one that I rode all the time. That's when I rode, was going through the tunnels down there.
Yeah.
And you had, I think you had Nobby.
Yeah.
What is she doing now? Do you recall the night or the day we rode through the tunnels?
Dixie was a dandy little horse. You could work her or you could ride her. She's an easy riding horse and everything.
That's the one that used to be that when they had kids around,
Yeah.
and I put a kid on the back of her, and she'd start around this hillside here. She'd get around to the back side and stop and start eating. She'd jerk the reins out of their hand because she knew they didn't know what they were doing. I have to go walk around there and pick her reins up and bring her back around because she would go anywhere, but she loved to eat.
One time, I put a whole lot of time in on with her, and be talking to somebody, and they'd say, "How old is that horse?" And she'd start stomping her foot.
I remember you taught her how to count.
Say, "You like that guy there?" She'd shake her head no. Or well, she'd shake it yes.
He taught her how to kiss him and to count with her foot. And yes and no. That's pretty incredible. He'd just reach out there like he's going to kiss her. And she'd just reach up there and kiss him just like Lexi does.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
I put a lot of time in on her, but it's all good time because she'd just stand up on a thing like that and put her feet up on the front of it. Just as nice. And Gib wasn't very big, and he got to riding her, and he just rode her up on the pool room porch and started into the pool room with her.
You take her out there and tie her up at the bar out there. What was that called?
Well, she was some kind of little horse.